be on that kryptonite, straight up on that kryptonite. Who am I? Take it, motherfucker. I be on that. I be on that. Take it, motherfucker. North Carolina. I be on that. Who am I? Take it, motherfucker. I be on that. I be on that. Take it, motherfucker.
Two strangers are facing each other, sitting at the table. Both of them are just silently looking down. Probably, they are both awkward since they don't know each other. The two were facing a difficult situation since the woman was being forced to marry the guy in front of her, while the guy also doesn't want to get married because he doesn't want to get into a relationship because he saw how his dad was being hurt and almost ruined his life before after his mom cheated on his dad. They just finished their dinner with both of their families, and now the two of them were left to talk and get to know each other. The two remained silent. No one wanted to speak until the guy named Jungkook broke the silence. Are you really sure you want to marry me? The first girl which my parents chose to be my wife couldn't stand my behavior, so she withdrew from the marriage. I'm sorry, but I don't want to commit in any commitment. If our marriage go through, you can't expect anything from me, he frankly said. I can't do anything to stop our marriage. My family needs your family's help because currently our business is facing a big problem. You are not the only one who doesn't want this marriage. I don't want to marry the person I don't love. It's embarrassing. But please, maybe you can find a way to stop this marriage. He raised his head and looked at you. Jungkook sees that you are tearing up. I'm sorry. I can't do anything to stop our marriage either. My dad needs me to marry so that the management of the company can be passed on to me. The shareholders will not allow it to be passed on me until I get married. I'm literally against the marriage too, but I have no power to stop this to happen. You just sigh and say, I understand. Don't worry, I won't stop you from what you want to do. If you want to date someone, you can do that. But please, hide it for now. Maybe 3, 4, 5 years, when everything will be okay, you can file a divorce. Since there's nothing we can do, let's just be nice to each other while living together. I don't want a lot of drama. I also don't want to waste my time fighting with you. I won't interfere in your life. I hope you do the same. Don't worry, I won't force you to commit a commitment to this marriage as long as we divorce after 5 years. That's a good deal. Promise, we will get a divorce before 5 years, he said and reached his hand. You reach for it and do a handshake as you both smile at each other. Then, see you at our wedding. You choose a simple garden wedding with only close friends and relatives were invited. During that wedding, you need to act close, but at the same time, you are not forced to be kind and nice to each other since you have already talked about the setup of your relationship. That's better than just hurting each other. After the wedding, you went straight to Jungkook's house. It's a two-story penthouse. His mom wants to give you a new house as a wedding gift, but you both choose not to accept it since after 5 years you're going to get a divorce. Anyways, aside from that, you told him that you have no interest in his wealth. I got the guest room ready. That will be your home. Just tell me if you need anything else. Since I'm a chef, I will take care of what we eat every day. Then I will take her to clean the house. How about the bills and groceries? I will take care of that. No, it's not fair. We will split paying bills and groceries. Everything went well. You knew the boundaries with each other, but everything changed after 8 months of living together. Jungkook woke up in the living room. Then he remembered he was waiting for you since last night. You called and told him you might be home late because you're going to your guy best friend's birthday. He went to your room, but you weren't there. Don't tell me she didn't come home, but it's already 6 in the morning, he asked himself. Later on, he heard a car stop in front of the house. He secretly peeked on the window and saw your best friend helping you out of his car, and obviously you are drunk. He gritted his teeth, obviously annoyed on what he saw, as he hurriedly gets out of the house and go to you. Your best friend was about to carry you when the gate opened. At the same time, Jungkook speak. Let me carry her. It's a fine. I can carry her. Jungkook held your best friend's hand tightly, preventing him from carrying you. If there is someone who should carry her, it's me, because I'm her husband. Yes, you are her husband, but you don't like her, right? I love her, and I will do everything so that she will fall for me. Jungkook's feelings of anger and jealousy intensified. Then wait until we get a divorce, he said, and pick you up. After that, he went inside the house and banged the gate. It was noon when you woke up. You held your head after you felt severe pain and dizziness. Ah, shoot! Why did you drink so much? You complained to yourself. Are you okay? You flinched after someone suddenly spoke. You opened your eyes and saw your husband sitting on the couch while his eyes on you. Why are you here? The first word that came out of your mouth. He stood up and came to you. He removed the blanket that covered your body and just lifted you up, which surprised you. In so much shock, you couldn't able speak. He took you to the bathroom and told you to soak on warm water in the bathtub that he prepared to reduce the hangover that you feel. You just swallowed your own saliva and quickly soaked yourself in the water, even though you were still wearing clothes in so much embarrassment of what just happened. While you were taking a bath, I will cook some hangover soup. By the way, I prepared a towel and clothes for you, he said and pointed at the chair where your clothes are. After that, he came out of the bathroom. What happened to him? Why did he suddenly act like that? You look around. There are scented candles that lit everywhere, probably so you can relax even more. What if you shake your head to forget what is running through your mind? That what if your husband started to fall for you? After 30 minutes, you came out of the bathroom while wiping your hair. Then Jungkook suddenly appears in front of you and held your hand that makes you startled. Jungkook? Why are you suddenly appearing? I almost have a heart attack. He don't say anything. He just continued to call you and told you to sit on the wardrobe chair. Which is what you did. Later on, you just saw his reflection in the mirror taking a hair dryer and start drying your hair. I can do that to myself. You just look at your reflection and say, just sit down. I will take care of it. What really happened to this person? What kind of ghost possessed him? Why is acting so sweet? After a few minutes, your hair is dry. Let's go to the kitchen to eat. Oh, oh, can you walk? Aren't you dizzy? You want me to carry you? You were confused by his question, and all you answered was just, yes. Then let me carry you, he said and left you up. You quickly get down and say, I mean, I'm fine, totally fine. You replied while your heart goes wild inside. You're supposed to help him, but he told you to sit down. This is not the first time he cooked for you. You're a chef, and you can tell that he is also good at cooking. After he prepared everything on the table, he told you to eat. Thank you. Thank you for the food, you said before taking a bite. Take the hangover soup first, he said and take a bite also. You eat quietly until YN. Huh? Next time, don't drink without me or call me if you know you're going to get drunk, so I will be at your side. But I'm ashamed to disturb you. Besides, my best friend is there. I know he will take care of me. I know I told you that you are free to date, but I realize that you will also be ruined if someone else sees you with another man, even though you are already married. I don't want them to call you a cheater. Sorry if someone else carry me to your own house. What do you mean? I mean, I'm sure James carried me going to my room since I didn't remember anything. So obviously, I blacked out. He signaled you to come closer, so you slowly brought your face closer to him, but he flicked your forehead instead. I was the one who carried you going to your room. Really? I'm sorry. That's why next time, call me. By the way, aren't you going to work? No, I will stay here to watch over you. I know you're not feeling well. You smile secretly and say, thank you for taking care of me. After you eat, Jungkook told you to rest in your room. He will take care of the dishes. You entered your room feeling like you were in cloud 9 while recollecting what just happened earlier. Until your eyes landed on the clothes you were wearing. Wait, so obviously he chose the panty and bra that I wore? As you ran to your drawer where your undergarments are neatly arranged. When you open the drawer, you see that they are so messy. Ah! You scream out of your lungs in frustration. Few seconds, Jingo came in while catching his breath. Oh, why? What happened to you? But he also immediately turned around after seeing you holding your panties. Oh, why, and promise, my eyes were closed while taking the other garments you're wearing. Are you sure you didn't see it? Promise. But what? But of course, when I opened the drawer, I saw them. That's how I knew your undergarments were there. What do you see? All flowers. Like flowers bloom in the garden. Then you saw everything. This is embarrassing. I'm sorry. Why did you apologize? You did nothing wrong. As you left together, even though without a reason. You thought of cooking lunch for Jungkook, showing your gratitude for taking care of you yesterday when you got drunk. You cook what he often orders at your restaurant every time he visits you. After you prepare the food, you drive 15 minutes to his office. You was about to knock the door. However, you noticed that the door was slightly opened and you could hear someone talking inside. As you got surprised when you heard your name, you are their topic. Why you were absent yesterday? YN. She went to her friend's birthday and got drunk. Of course, I need to take care of my wife. It looks like you are slowly falling for her. It's not like that. I just did my application on her husband. I know she will do the same thing I did to her if I'm ever got drunk also. Bro, you know me. I don't want to have a relationship. YN aware of that, so I'm sure she didn't give it a different meaning on what I did to her yesterday. You walk backwards from where you were standing, then without noticing, your tears were slowly dripping. Actually, the reason why you got drunk is because you are already in love with your husband, even though you know that he can't love you.